Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're uncovering why sleep is actually your ultimate secret weapon for better grades, a way better mood, and just overall health. You know, we live in an academic world that totally glorifies the hustle. But today, we're looking directly at the data and the science of rest. We're going to explore restorative rituals for academic success and show you exactly how to optimize your routine. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so let's dive into this incredibly common high school trap. Is cramming actually ruining your grades? Look, I completely want to validate that intense pressure you probably feel to sacrifice sleep for late-night studying. It feels like the responsible thing to do, right? You've got a massive test, so you stay up until 3 a.m. poring over your notes, just trying to force a little more information in your brain. But, as we're about to see, this instinct might be completely backfiring.
Which brings us to part 1, the late-night studying trap and the whole myth of cramming.
Because there is a really harsh contrast between two very different states of being. First, you've got the sluggish brain. This is the brain fueled by cramming and sleep deprivation. It's struggling, it's moving slowly, and it's barely keeping up. Contrast that with the vibrant brain, which is fully fueled by a decent night's sleep. The difference here isn't just about feeling a little tired in first period. It's about whether your brain is chemically and structurally optimized to tackle a difficult test, or if it's literally handicapped by exhaustion. So let's look at part 2, your brain without sleep, and the biological agitation that causes. Imagine all of this happening at once inside your head. Sleep deprivation rapidly raises your stress hormones. It completely wrecks your ability to concentrate, impairs your impulse control, and triggers massive emotional mood swings. And honestly, the absolute worst part for a student, it destroys your information retention. The sheer chaos of spiking stress hormones means that your late-night studying isn't even sticking in your memory. You are essentially burning the candle at both ends for absolutely zero academic payoff.
Moving on to part 3, the pivot, and a real student's journey.
One student in our source material noted that he actively struggled with tests due to cramming, but then he found he performed even worse when he didn't get decent sleep. The absolutely crucial takeaway here is that he realized his late-night cram sessions were actively sabotaging his test scores. Think about that. The very thing he was doing to succeed was the exact thing causing him to fail, and that major realization prompted a massive lifestyle shift to stop fighting his own biology. He discovered an incredibly simple formula. Sleep regularity equals better grades, way less stress, and way more energy. By just prioritizing this, going to bed and waking up at the exact same times every day, his mental clarity totally returned. He proved that getting consistent rest is far more powerful and effective than forced, exhausted studying. Quality rest isn't a luxury, guys. It's a fundamental tool. So how do we actually do it? Part 4, the ultimate restorative rituals to completely optimize your sleep. I want to walk through these 4 steps really methodically because each one serves a very specific biological purpose. Step 1, charge your phone outside the room. This removes the ultimate digital distraction and eliminates the blue light that's basically tricking your brain into thinking it's daytime. Step 2, keep the room dark, quiet, and cool. This simulates the exact natural conditions your body needs to drop its core temperature and initiate deep sleep. Step 3, place the alarm clock far across the room. Now this is a real game changer because it physically forces you out of bed, totally preventing that dreadful cycle of hitting snooze and falling back into fragmented sleep. And finally, step 4, read a physical book for 15 minutes before bed. Establishing this consistent nighttime routine helps quiet your mind and strongly signals to your body that, hey, it's time to power down.
Which leads us to part 5, the Better Sleep Challenge, putting the power back in your hands.
Here is exactly what I am challenging you to do tonight. First, commit to a consistent bedtime and actually stick to it. Second, physically plug your phone in outside your room. Third, pick up a real physical book instead of staring at a screen before you close your eyes. And finally, just notice how you feel tomorrow. I want you to test this secret weapon for just one night and observe the immediate boost in your emotional stability, your energy levels, and your ability to focus. You are going to be absolutely amazed at how quickly your brain bounces back when you actually let it rest. So I leave you with this final question. Will you trade your screen for sleep tonight? You've seen the evidence. You know the severe biological toll of the late-night studying trap, and you now have the 4 restorative rituals to fix it. It's time to ditch the cram session, put the phone away, and fully embrace the incredible transformative power of true rest. Trust me, your brain, your mood, and definitely your grades will thank you.